Late Night Health continues. I'm Mark Alyn. Dave Foreman, our guest, the Herbal Pharmacist, the insane Daryl Wayne in studio with us. Coming up in our final segment, we're going to be talking about the Social Blue Book and about the stress of owning a website and how to monetize it and not have to worry. So we'll be doing that with a gentleman whose name is Chad Shaley coming up in just a little bit. All right. We're going to talk about prostate health with the Herbal Pharmacist, Dave Foreman now. I have been taking a product called Krilla for prostate for at least 6 years, off and on, but I find it very, very helpful. And I didn't know I had a prostate problem. The last time I had an exam, they said your prostate is slightly enlarged. It's not a big issue. It's smooth and pretty, and you want that. However, yeah.
You should wear it on the outside then. Yeah.
I should.
If it's smooth and pretty.
Yeah, that's true. But a lot of people get up, a lot of men get up several times a night. They have trouble getting it going, getting the stream started. And I found this to be an effective product. And Dave, I know you're using it as well. You've tried it as well.
Yeah, actually, funny thing, Mark, is you're the guy who actually introduced me to Krilla well over a year ago, I guess it was.
Yes.
And, kind of along the lines with you guys, I've actually started working with them as well. And, for me, prostate health is one of those things, or let's just talk about urinary type stuff, because I think a lot of people don't, a lot of guys and or their significant others don't realize what types of issues men may have when it comes to bladder health or prostate health, and unless you truly get diagnosed, and by the way, I do encourage anybody listening right now that you do have issues with the things Mark mentioned, frequent trips to the bathroom. Maybe you're getting up and down way too much at night. Maybe you have trouble turning the faucet off. You're dribbling in your underwear after you finish going to the bathroom, or you're straining to go, or there's urgency. If you're having those things, I do encourage you first to go to the doctor and find out, is there something really wrong? Because to me, it's insane to just assume that everything's okay and just take any XYZ product. So find out first. Second thing is, I'm younger than you, Mark, as you very well know. And,
yeah, don't rub it in.
Yeah, but I also in my 40s had issues with I rode a bike. So for me, that's you're basically sitting on your prostate on a traditional bike seat, and that causes issues. And so I actually was one of those people that that had that in the past, and I've used things. And for you to turn me on to using Krilla, that was a great thing. But I'm always skeptical. That's the science guy in me. And so, when I started doing my due diligence into Krilla, probably the most compelling thing to me is that, there was this really cool study done on 150 plus men. The study lasted 2 months, and 89% of those men experienced significant support for prostate health and basically the maintenance of their normal urinary function. The majority of the men actually realized some benefit in as little as 2 weeks, which I said earlier in the previous segment that in natural medicine, a lot of times when we go using herbs and such, it can take a long time often to realize the benefits. And here, within as little as 2 weeks, a good portion of the men realized the benefit, whereas the best benefit was realized at 2 months, and that's still pretty quick. And you've made me a fan, and I appreciate that. Normally I don't take health advice from somebody that's a host in the media, and being just transparent with you.
Well, that's because my mother always wanted me to be a doctor.
There you go.
Right. But I don't normally give health advice. I don't. I let people make their own decisions. That's what the show is really designed to do, to offer different options. And I think that in this case, Krilla is something that many men over the age of 50 maybe even over the age of 40, is something they should look into. And it's the website, by the way, is krillahealth.com, and that's spelled Krilla health.com. One L? I don't have a bottle with me.
Yeah, it's Krilla Health. So Krilla is the name of the product or ingredient, and it is Krilla, Krilla Health.com. I was going to give it out, too, just in case, because I really feel like, people need to educate themselves. You've got two guys here that, different demographic age-wise.
Not that different.
Come on. I know, but Mark, seriously, I started having my issues in my 40s. I'm now in my, my young 50s. I'm 53, which is more of the air. People usually don't think of issues until you're 40-something. Well, depending on your situation, it can start in your 30s, and it's a good thing to look into.
It is. Dave, we're out of time.
I got you.
Will you come back?
Always, Mark. Always.
All right. Hold
Take
on
care.
a second, Dave. Dave Foreman, the Herbal Pharmacist. You can see him on TV all over the country and on radio, and, of course, a frequent guest here on Late Night Health. All right, coming up next, we're going to talk about the Social Blue Book and find out what that is as Late Night Health continues. Join us at latenighthealth.com and also facebook.com/Late Night Health.